Once upon a time in a quaint, sun-soaked village nestled at the edge of an enchanted forest, there lived a girl named Elara. With hair as golden as the morning sun and eyes like shimmering emeralds, she was beloved by all who crossed her path. But beneath the beauty of her life lay a shadow that loomed large, her stepmother, Lady Seraphine. Lady Seraphine was a woman of striking beauty, with raven black hair and piercing blue eyes that seemed to see into one's very soul. However, her heart was as cold as the winter frost. After the death of Elara's mother, Seraphine had married Elara's father, not out of love but for the wealth and status that came with the union. Little did Elara know, Seraphine harbored a deep-seated jealousy towards her stepdaughter, for every kind word and gesture anyone bestowed upon Elara stung like a bee. At first, Lady Seraphine played the part of the perfect stepmother, offering sweet words and gentle touches to the young girl. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, her true nature began to unfurl like the petals of a venomous flower. She would often call upon her old friends, powerful witches from beyond the village, and they would sit for hours in whispered conversation while Elara was sent off to complete impossible chores, fetching water from the bottom of the gorge, collecting herbs from the cursed glade, and wading through the thickets of bramble to find lost treasures that had never existed. It wasn't long before Elara realized that her father had slipped away into a world of deep slumber, intoxicated by Seraphine's deceitful beauty and charm. He paid little attention to the burden that was being laid upon his daughter, allowing Seraphine to weave her dark plans unimpeded. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the world fell into twilight, Elara, exhausted from her day's labor, found solace in the woods. There, amidst the tangled roots and whispering trees, she stumbled upon an ancient well, its surface gleaming like a jewel in the dying light. Drawn to it, she leaned over and made a wish, her heart pouring forth a longing for freedom and love. As if in answer to her plea, a soft voice echoed back from the depths of the well. "Brave one, if it is truth and light that you seek, dive below, and the path shall be shown." With a deep breath, Elara closed her eyes and plunged into the well, surrendering to the darkness below. When she opened her eyes again, she found herself in a realm unlike any she had ever seen. The air shimmered with magic, vibrant flowers bloomed in hues unfathomable, and strange creatures roamed freely, singing songs of joy. In this enchanted world, Elara met a wise old woman, a guardian of the realm, who revealed the secrets of her stepmother. "Lady Seraphine is no mere mortal," the woman explained, her voice like the rustling leaves. "She is a powerful sorceress, one who feeds on the suffering of others to fuel her own magic. To break her spell over you and your father, you must find the Heartstone, a gem that contains pure love, buried deep in the mountain of trials." Determined to rescue her father and free herself from the clutches of her stepmother, Elara set forth on her quest. Along her journey, she faced innumerable challenges, traversing treacherous cliffs, outsmarting cunning fae, and learning the language of the woodland creatures. With each challenge she conquered, she discovered inner strength and wisdom that she never knew she possessed. Finally, after what felt like a lifetime, Elara stood before the Heartstone, nestled in the cold embrace of a dark cave guarded by a magnificent dragon. Its scales shimmered like sapphires, and its eyes were like molten gold. At that moment, Elara understood that compassion could tame even the fiercest of beasts. "Great dragon," she began, her voice steady despite her racing heart. "I seek the Heartstone not for myself but to free the one who has trapped me. I believe love is the strongest magic of all, and I would mend the bonds broken by darkness." The dragon studied her for a long moment, then nodded slowly. "Very well, brave heart. Speak words of truth, and the Heartstone shall be yours." With a trembling voice, Elara spoke of her unyielding love for her father, her hope for a future unmarred by jealousy and sorrow. The dragon lowered its head, allowing her to take the Heartstone, which glowed warmly in her palm, restoring her courage. With the Heartstone clasped closely to her heart, Elara returned to the village to confront Lady Seraphine. The moment she stepped into the dimly lit hall of their home, Seraphine's eyes darkened with fury. "You dare return?" she hissed, a wall of shadows swirling around her. "Your reign of darkness ends today," Elara declared, raising the hearthstone high above her head. In a blinding flash of light, the hearthstone pulsed with the love and truth Elara had fought so hard to uncover. As the light enveloped Lady Seraphine, her true form began to unravel, the beautiful facade peeling away, revealing a grotesque figure twisting with malevolence. With one last scream, she was transformed into wisps of darkness that faded into the walls of the home she once held captive. In that moment, warmth flooded through the house, awakening Elara's father from the trance of his stepmother's deceit. As he blinked against the light, he looked into his daughter's eyes and saw her as the radiant soul she had always been. Through Elara's bravery, the village learned of the power of love over hate, and the bond between father and daughter grew stronger than ever. The once sad home blossomed into a sanctuary of laughter and warmth, free from shadows. As for the enchanted forest, Elara took her place as its protector, a wise guardian who understood the balance between light and dark. Though the whispers of the past lingered, she reigned with compassion, ready to guide those still lost in the labyrinth of jealousy and despair. And so, the story of the evil stepmother turned into a tale of triumph, love, and the unbreakable spirit of a young girl who dared to dream.